Hello. In this video, I'm going to teach you some of the fundamentals of the Lessac Kinesensic Training. But first, I'm going to give you a brief history of the founder of this technique, Arthur Lessac. Arthur Lessac was an actor, voice teacher, and speech therapist from the 20th and early 21st century. From early on in his life, he began to explore how the human voice and body function instinctively and naturally. After years of careful study and research, he developed his own voice techniques and eventually created the Lessac Kinesensic Training for the voice and body. As the name suggests, this method focuses on both the voice and the body, as they are connected to each other. One of the defining precepts of this technique is the different body energies that Lessac developed. In terms of movement, there are three body energies: buoyancy, potency, and radiancy. And each of these energies have dialects. The first of these body energies, buoyancy, is the idea of rising through the crown of your head and allowing the rest of your body to settle down. One simple way to define buoyancy is to act like your head is a balloon and your torso, arms, and legs are the string attached to the ground. You can also try placing your hand on the top of your head and then placing it a little higher. Now try to reach your hand with your head and let the rest of your body settle down. You should now be in a buoyant state. Buoyancy is fed by breath and has three dialects. Rising up, you experience this sensation when you inhale. Floating, you experience this sensation in that state between inhaling and exhaling. And settling down, you experience this sensation when you exhale. The second body energy, potency, is the unapologetic taking up of space. To achieve this state, begin by yawning through your arms and legs like you would when you wake up from a deep sleep. Ensure that this sense of potency extends from the innermost parts, your torso, beyond the outermost parts of your body, your fingertips and toes. Your whole body should be engaged, but not stiff. You should not feel any tension when you are potent. You should feel a yawning sensation throughout your entire body. Yawning feeds this body energy. Potency has one dialect. It is either on or off. The third body energy is radiancy. To create radiancy, start by shaking one part of your body, such as your fingertips, and then let it spread to your hands, arms, torso, head, legs, feet, and toes. Radiancy is fed by shaking. It has four dialects: vibratory, small muscle shaking; large muscle shaking; signal alert, predator; prey. Body humor, flirt or clown; anticipatory, childlike anticipation. The purpose of these body energies is to help you discover new choices as you explore both monologues and scenes. For example, here's an actor performing a monologue with a leading energy of buoyancy.
Tell you what, you say sorry so easy. Like the rough patch just smoothed over, no problem, and everything's fixed. Well, no. There's dark. A massive darkness in the world, and if you get trapped in that cave like us, it beats you down. Sorry can't cut it. At night when I'm too scared to sleep, look through the cracks, between the wood nailed over our window, and I'll look up at all those little stars that I'm too small to reach, and I'll think in 100 years or 200 maybe, boys will be free. And life will just be so beautiful because no one will say sorry ever again. Because no one will have to. I think about that a lot.
You could do the same monologue, but this time with a leading energy of potency.
Tell you what, you say sorry so easy. Like the rough patch just smoothed over, no problem, everything's fixed. Well, no. There's dark. A massive darkness in the world. If it traps you in that cave, it just beats you down. Sorry can't fix it. Better to say nothing than say sorry. At night, when I'm too scared to sleep, I look through the cracks, between the wood nailed over our window, and I'll look up at all those little stars that I can't reach, and I'll think in 100 years or 200 maybe, boys will be free. And life will be so beautiful because no one will ever say sorry ever again. Because because no one will have to. I think about that a lot.
You could do the same monologue again, but this time with a leading energy of radiancy.
Tell you what, you say sorry so easy. Like the rough patch just smoothed over, no problem, everything's fixed. Well, no. There's dark, a massive darkness in the world. And if you get trapped in that cave like us, it beats you down. Better to say nothing than say sorry. Sorry doesn't fix it. At night when I'm too scared to sleep, I look through the cracks, between the wood nailed over our windows. And I'll look up at all those little stars that I can't reach, and I'll think, in 100 years or 200 maybe, boys will be free. And life will be so beautiful because no one will ever say sorry ever again. Because no one will have to. I think about that a lot.